Hey guys, Thunder E here, and today we're checking out a brand new TV from Hisense. This is the Hisense U7SG ULED Mini-LED TV. Now I have to give a big shout out to Hisense for sponsoring this video, sending the TV over, and we're going to spend some time looking at what it brings to the table. Now Hisense said, look, we've got the best technology this year with micro RGB, but we're not forgetting our users there with the ULED line, especially with the U7, because they've got some really cool upgrades to this TV in 2026. Now the TV ranges from 55 inches all the way to 116, so if you want a big boy, they have it for you right here. I do have the 65-inch variant of the TV, and setting up the TV was pretty easy, and I can tell you, if you want to set up a 65-inch by yourself, you can always use a friend when needed, because it's just helpful to do that. And we do have an unboxing video for you. Definitely go check out the short form video of that. But the unboxing experience is very simple. I do like the fact that it's very easy to actually take out the different parts and set up the TV the way you want to, without actually doing too much assembling. That's something that a lot of manufacturers need to learn to do, and Hisense does a good job here. Now the TV frame itself is really nice. It's a unibody design. It's simple and clean, nothing too crazy. You can see of course the Hisense logos, and also I do like the base of the TV. It's a single base frame, metal, and also gives you enough clearance for you to set up a soundbar underneath. So if you want to use a Hisense soundbar, you can, but you've got 5 speakers built into the TV, giving you some really good sound, which we'll take a listen to later on in this video. Now when it comes to ports on the TV, we've got 4 HDMI ports, but check this out, 4 HDMI ports at a HDMI 2.1, so you're getting of course the best bandwidth for the TV, because this panel supports 165 Hz refresh rate for gaming with AMD FreeSync Premium as well. So you have all that built in there with the TV. In terms of brightness of this TV, you're looking at something that goes up to a peak brightness of 3000 nits, right? So that is nice to see. But overall, when it comes to the design, it's a very clean design and nice aesthetic that can fit well within your living room, especially with the allowance for clearance for a soundbar that makes it an ideal TV to just place within that living room setup. And the reason I say that is also because the TV has some anti-reflective glare coating, which ensures that when you're watching your TV in direct sunlight or with a lot of large windows, you're going to be able to see what you're watching quite clearly without any issues whatsoever. And yes, while I was shooting this video, it was a very sunny day. You can clearly see, and light coming in, hitting the TV, it looks really good. It stood out well, and I like that about it. I really appreciate that they actually did a good job with that. And you can clearly see that the TV does that job well in terms of viewing in sunlight. So that's a very big plus. Now, I want to talk about the audio, because it's something that's understated when you have a TV like this, right? 5 speakers, and usually we always use a soundbar, but the speakers really work really well. And I have to tell you that everything you're about to listen to was set between 18 to about 30 on the volume scale maximum. I didn't go past 30. I think I even dropped it down a couple of times, but I wanted you to listen to some general audio, some gaming, and then of course some YouTube videos as well, and just enjoy the experience.
New season racing on the festival playlist will be straight fire. Jump sets handle with caution, just like this next track. surroundings, the characters really well, the fights, especially the bosses, which is so large.
I think it speaks for itself. The audio experience is something that they've done a good job because this has been tuned with the help of Devialet. This is a 2.1.2 multi-channel sound. Devialet makes some really great speakers, some really good sound. You've probably heard it in like malls and different areas, in shops and stores. Those really funky looking speakers. These sound very good, especially at the price point you're getting here. So a nice combination overall. Now let's talk about the picture quality and what we're getting here from this TV. As you can see, colors are sharp and vibrant, and especially when you're viewing at different angles, you're going to get a TV that gives you some very vibrant picture quality overall. You've got full array local dimming on the TV. As we mentioned earlier, 3000 nits peak brightness as well. That is something that really shows because I actually had to go in and cut down the brightness a little bit on the TV. But when you're watching content on this TV, with whatever angle you're watching it at, you're going to see that the color representation is really nice. And when we even punch in closer to the image quality, the black levels are very good. Yes, this is not an OLED, which you expect, you know, near perfect blacks or perfect blacks. This is a mini LED TV, and look at those blacks, and look at the level, and look at the contrast to the colors next to it. Well balanced. I think that it handles that really well, and a lot of people are going to like what they see. Overall, while watching the TV and looking at different pieces of content, it looked really good. Now when you move over to something like just YouTube videos, some of my YouTube videos, you can see how well it looked, and I can also notice how bad some of my lighting skills were with some of my older videos, and the TV represents that really well in showcasing the differences in how my video quality has improved over the years, and also just how good it actually looks on screen. So the TV does a good representation of that color balance. Now everything I showcased in terms of the sample content was all in filmmaker mode, and you know, they have many modes you can cycle through, especially going through the TV settings. There's filmmaker, there's theater day, theater night, there's of course vivid, there's intelligence mode, which a lot of people should use because it allows it optimizes or changes the modes for what you're watching when you're watching it. So whether you're watching sports, you go to sports mode. If you're watching a movie, you know, things like that, it does that for you. Or even if you're gaming, it will switch over to game mode for you. Now, game mode works really well on this TV, and you can see how vibrant the games look. As you play a game, it really shows, you know, the contrast, the sharp vibrant colors, and also a lot of detail, HDR detail as well with the TV. Now of course, as you remember, I mentioned that it does have AMD Premium, and also this TV supports 165 Hz refresh rate. So if you're a PC gamer, you want to plug your PC to this TV, you will get those high refresh rates. As a console gamer, you also get some really solid refresh rates, or for this, whether you're playing your Xbox Series X or you're playing your PlayStation 5 Pro, you're going to get the best experience. Now the enhanced game bar gives you more options to customize that with monitoring your FPS. So while you're gaming, you can actually see the FPS you're playing on screen. There's of course VRR, HDR. There's also settings in real time which you can quickly adjust within your gameplay. You can put crosshairs on screen. You can also change the game bar to match the color, so you can go into like PlayStation color for the game bar, or the OG Xbox, if you will, whichever you want to. You can actually do that. So it's fully customizable and giving you a lot of features there. What you see with this TV is that both in gaming and also in just a regular viewing, you're getting a lot of good picture quality overall. Now, the one thing I'll say is that I wish the viewing angles were a bit better as you move to more of the wider sides, but of course the TV still does a good job in daylight, giving you some very bright scenes. Now, the settings of the TV are simple and clean. This is of course running Google TV, so you do have the option to go in there and change the brightness, make sure peak brightness is on, and also change your different picture modes, things like that. So the TV settings are very clean and simple. Now the TV menu itself is clean and robust, and Google TV has done a good job over the years in making sure that stays that way. So you have your different options for your TV settings, from home, live, apps, Hisense, of course, you can go in and look at what free TV options Hisense has available. You also have your apps, so you can download all the latest apps for your TV within the Google TV ecosystem. And then, of course, you do have your live, where you can go and watch in live TV content and see what's available there. So there's a lot of things for you in that. And then, of course, home gives you a breakdown of your apps, what's available, what you're watching, all those different things. There's a lot that shows up that's quickly accessible. Now there's Gemini for TV, allowing you to customize some AI imagery or artwork. You can also use it to search different things and use Gemini on your TV, so that's a nice plus. And then of course you do have your settings, where you can jump into the settings, general settings, or the quick settings for your TV. So a robust operating system, as you expect from Google TV. I think overall, when looking at this TV, there's a lot to like with the TV. The anti-reflective coating on the TV, especially reducing that glare while watching TV, how bright the TV gets as well. The image quality also stands out clearly from what you can see, and I think they bring in a lot of things also on the gaming side, because we love to game on the channel, that a lot of people will like. Now the big question is, would you pick up this TV? And also, what's the pricing? Now pricing starts at 55-inch at $1,299, 65-inch is $1,499, and moves up from there. So if you're looking for a TV that gives you a lot of brightness, a really good image quality, I think this actually stands out pretty well, and I think a lot of people will like this. And because it goes to a higher screen size, you're getting the same qualities you see here into the larger screen size itself. Now, just to add a few things, the TV has the High-View AI Engine Pro for powerful processing there. You also have the high QLED and Pantone validated colors, so you're getting really accurate colors for what you're looking at, and also very vibrant colors. Now, a few things to mention: Wi-Fi 6E on the TV. You've got the AI RGB sensor, automatically adjusting brightness and color temperature based on the room lighting that you're in. Then you also have high concerto, which is basically surround sound from both your TV and your Hisense soundbar. That's something that can be done. There's a bunch of features on this TV that I think a lot of people will like, but definitely check it out. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Leave them down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and always enjoy your entertainment.